Hello, internet. Welcome to the stream. On my end, it's slightly scuffed. On your end, it should be fine. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Just before the stream started, I popped into a different stream over on YouTube. Because it was somebody who I watch a lot, and they were like, oh, mystery guest playing Bloodborne co-op. I'm like, who is it? It was, yeah, don't own Among Us, that's a mistake. Turns out it was Moist Critical who they were playing with, and I was like, what the fuck? How'd that happen? And then I was like, no, that makes sense, actually. But then I got to thinking about it. That dude stole my shtick. 100% straight up. His name's Charlie, my name's Charlie. He's got long hair and a beard. I have long hair and a beard. His name is water-based, my name is water-based. Yo. What the fuck, dude? Critical. What the fuck? See, that's the problem. He got the male spelling of his name, I have the female spelling of Charlie. Which I didn't even know was a thing until I was like 20. And my parents never knew until I told them. But you know, I think I figured out actually what happened. See, my hairline is going away, it's bad, right? Critical wears a hat. I don't wear hats. So really, he just outplayed me. It's really unfortunate, but you know, I gotta give it to him. I didn't think of the hat play. Yeah, EY is a female spelling. Specifically in Britain, I believe, but yeah. Welcome, hello, hi. Welcome, hi. We're going for Driftwood. I'm just gonna save real quick, make sure again. Oh my god, it's so loud. I don't know why this resets. This is like the one thing that resets every time, for some reason. Yeah, there are like female Charlies, and I've only seen like 3, but they all have the EY spelling. Because that's, you know, the female spelling. The feminine spelling. God, I have so much freaking twist ties. Those go in the box. I'm trying to find not sound devices. Volume mixer. Reduce the sound of the windmills for me, please. Thank you. Okay, and then we got counter, which hopefully saved that. It did. Nice. Load up this, so I already have it ready to go. Make sure it's working. It crashed. Excellent. Good start. Yeah, I mean it's not a huge reason why I go by Charles now, but that is part of it. It's not part of the reason. And part of the scuffed setup is my microphone right now. I've been trying to like figure out a good spot for it. I don't like the way this is sitting, really. And the cable is a mess back there, but it works. You can hear me, it's all good. I have to reopen the thing that just crashed. It is 3 folders deep. Because that's how I roll. Apply. Plus. Why is it crashing? For the love of God. Why is this crashing? All you're supposed to do is just accept it. Export ratios, save automatically. I'm gonna do a reset hotkey. See if it crashes with that, or if it even works. Did not work. Plus, crashed. What is happening? I was literally just using this yesterday. We may not have a counter today. Because this Drifloon's only going to be here for another like 3 hours and 15 minutes. And that's pretty much all I'm planning on streaming. What is happening? Yeah, I literally can't do it. Could not find part of the path. Oh, that's why you're crashing, you fuck. Why couldn't you tell me that the other 4 times you crashed? Why is that not error handled? That's such a simple thing to error handle. What is happening? Counter, open, apply, plus. I fixed it. Let's go. That's the wrong button. Alright, I'm gonna get off this freaking, I almost said horse. Wait, what? There we go. Okay. We're right where we need to be. We got him in our sights. Alright. Here we go. The resets are happening. And you may notice that I'm not looking up. I got our new monitor. I could look up. This monitor actually... Oh, hold on. There's peelies. Can you hear that? What the fuck is this peelies? What is happening? Oh no! The peelies are stuck in the... Oh no, I've ruined everything. Shit. This thing is really easy to adjust. I just like literally just push up on it and it goes up, and then I push down on it and it goes down. It's like super cool. Love it. 14. Oh jeez. So apparently I'm gonna have to unscrew the base after at some point. That sucks. Maybe if I just pull hard enough, it'll come out. Yeah, I've given up on reincarnation entirely. I'm very close to uninstalling it. I don't care. The story is really cool. I'm very curious about what the story is. I can just like look it up online. It probably wouldn't even take me that long to beat the main story of reincarnation. But just, my god. I've made a choice of not caring anymore. I'm just gonna pull this really hard. It's probably just gonna get fucking yoinked out. Shit, man. But the new monitor is doing pretty good so far. There's definitely a shit ton of light bleed, which I was kind of worried about after like learning about it not long ago. And yeah, it's actually really bad, but after messing with the settings for like an hour, it's to a minimum, and as long as the screen isn't pure black, it's pretty much not noticeable at all. Or rather, it's not noticeable at all. So, I'll call that a win. And I mean, like, the colors are beautiful. I'm playing a Switch on it right now. It's a 1440p monitor. It did not like that I was playing a 1080p or doing a 1080p output to the monitor. It's like, yo, what are you doing, dude? Make your PC output the correct resolution. I'm like, ah, you think this is a PC? That's funny. But yeah, displaying a 1080 image on a 1440p monitor is like weird. It doesn't like it, but I mean, it still looks fantastic. It looks better than my TV or my monitor, so no complaints there. Just imagine, yeah. You better imagine, because that's the only way that it's ever gonna happen. I mean, maybe in like 2035. we'll get a 1440p console, but I have been trying to figure out what their next console even would be at this point, because, I mean, with the Wii, that was super popular, and then they put out the Wii U to try to, I don't know, I guess piggyback off of the success of the Wii U. So I'm really curious if they're gonna do something similar, except less stupid. See, that's probably it. I'm still gonna be running 1440 by then, so like, I'm down. I don't have a problem with that. I'm a little bit dark. Also, hold on. This monitor has a USB hub on the back of 2 USB ports. So basically it gives you an extra USB port. I plugged my webcam into it, expecting it to just like completely be awful, because my webcam is super particular about what USB port it gets plugged into, and then it's like not smooth or whatever. As you can see, like, I'm as smooth as this camera could be. And this is 1080. So, cool. I'm gonna increase my brightness a little bit. Not brightness, but I guess gain. I didn't realize just how dark I made myself. There we go. And I already forgot what else I plugged into it. Oh, it was my my wireless adapter for my controller, my Xbox controller. I'm hoping if it's like up here, it won't be dropping inputs like it was before, but I'm probably just gonna keep the dang thing wired, because I'd be a fool not to, frankly. I do like having a wireless controller though, it's really nice. So, I don't know, it'll depend on the game. I'm really excited to play more games, like PC games on this. I don't really know what I'm gonna be playing like on stream that will take advantage of it, like Black Desert, I guess, but right now I'm really not playing any PC games. And Sonic, I guess. Of course, you know, I can't stream at 1440, 144 hertz, but maybe it'll look nicer because it's downscaled. Maybe it will ruin my computer because it's downscaling the image so much. From 1440 to 720. That's actually, that shouldn't be too hard for it to do. So yeah, the image might look better actually, if the bitrate can actually handle that. Oh, you know what? I totally didn't. I'll have to do that. I probably won't remember to do that because I didn't even remember to set it to 1080-30 yesterday. I streamed 720-60 for 3.5 hours and this game yesterday, so what do you want from me? A good stream? Ha! Got a moist critical for that. He's the better me. Oh, what was I doing? Oh man. For some reason this counting thing is red on my taskbar. I've already had a little bit of weirdness with like the 2 different resolutions for monitors. Like my taskbar on this monitor went away for a while. Don't know why. And trying to move the mouse back and forth between the 2 is weird. But it would be really nice to have like this monitor also be 27-inch, but don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. I was thinking about it, but then today I got a fun bill from the hospital from 4 months ago, but they're just now billing me for $200 for a COVID test. So that kind of ruined a lot of my plans. I was gonna spend that money on a microphone, now I have to spend that on a COVID test that was supposed to be free, so that's fun. I don't get to have nice things. I get to have a COVID test instead. So So that's really frustrating. I can't even call them about it until Monday. Unless I wake up, like, really early tomorrow. Because small town Kansas is just good like that, but... hopefully I can get it figured out. We'll see. I'm very unhappy about it. It's really, really great when you're uninsured in the US. It's a good time. God, I still need a longer cable for this controller. I kind of like rerouted it a little bit, and now I got an extra like inch, maybe, of cable. And that's just enough for me to be able to comfortably sit it like this, but if I want to move at all, it's not allowed. So I still haven't gotten my Chow to evolve yet. God, I keep looking at that plastic on the base, and it bothers me so much. I really screwed up. And it's gonna be such a pain to get it out, too. Like, I don't want to have to undo all of the cables from the monitor. Please. Please save me from that. So this is probably going to be the longest hunt in terms of real time. I know I started a sentence, I forgot what it was. Since I can only hunt this on Friday. I mean, I can't set my clock to Friday and it'll be okay with that, but I'm not going to do that. So even if this ends up being only like a 1200 encounter shiny, that'll be a month. And that's assuming that I actually... That took a long time. Actually shiny hunted every week, properly, for 4 hours. I guess at 4 hours that'd be 3 weeks. Close enough. And the other problem with this thing, this plastic, is I really secured this screw. So there's like no wiggle room. Don't think I can just like pull it out. Nah, it's just gonna rip. Damn it. I'm definitely enjoying the monitor so far. I've never really seen like over 60 hertz. What that looks like. And yeah, it's good. So far I've only played Rocket League and Deep Rock Galactic, and Rocket League was running at like full frame rate the entire time, so it was just incredible. Unfortunately, I had a setting on that screwed with the picture a bit, so I need to go back and try it again and see what it's really like. That's what happens when you mess with all of the settings immediately. But that's just how I am. And what was the other thing? Deep Rock Galactic. I don't know what they did, but for season 2, they changed something and made the game far less optimized than it was. So I've seen pretty universally for everybody, they've lost like 10 to 20 FPS, and there are huge stutters when anything is spawning in that's like kind of bigger. Like nearly a full second just like freeze of the game. Maybe not a full second, like quarter of a second or so. Very jarring. So I was only able to run that at like, it was like 90 to 110, which isn't bad. It's still better than 60, and it still looked really, really good. But a little bit disappointing in that they did something to the game and made it not as good as it used to be, as far as performance-wise. Because I want to play that game so much. Like, I missed out on a lot of the Season 1 stuff that I wanted. Mostly pickaxe parts. And I want to do more in Season 2, and they added a bunch of new weapons. They added a new secondary weapon for every class, and I'm very excited to give those a try. Because I'm not really in love with a lot of the secondary weapons. I guess not a lot. Let's see, what are my secondary weapons? Breach Cutter and my SMGs for Scout are fantastic. The other two, it's kind of whatever. What is my secondary? The Gunner has the Burst Pistol. And the Driller has the Plasma Rifle, or the Plasma Pistol, that's right. They're not bad by any means, but... it really depends on the overclocks that you get, because the only reason that I like the SMGs on Scout is because of the overclocks that I got for it, or the overclock that I have on it. Which makes it, if I shoot a weak spot, it creates a mine embedded in the thing that I'm shooting, and then when I reload, it blows up. Insane damage. Like, I shouldn't be able to output that much damage as a Scout. The trade-off being, like, I don't have a lot of ammo with those guns. But still, just like, you have 30 rounds into a Praetorian and it just goes down. It's great. I don't know if there's a new mission type or not, because for Season 1 they added an entirely new mission type. I know there's a new... what is it called? Modifier, I guess. Where, that was the mission that I did today, had it, where it will spawn in the, rival mining teams, like robots and stuff. There's this one thing that spawns, like, anytime that there's this one robot that I think is a guaranteed spawn every time. It's like a robot pyramid it's like an upside down pyramid robot with 3 tentacles. And it freaking grabbed me, which like freaked me out because I was not expecting that. I have no idea where the weak point on it is either, and it's pretty devastating. Does a lot of damage to like everybody. So I think that's a good addition. Even though fighting all the robots are really annoying sometimes. There's like turrets and just robots that will randomly spawn, and there's like 2 different kinds of robots other than the one that I mentioned. There's a patrol bot that like can fly around or roll around on the ground that shoots lasers, and then there's swarmers that just like these little things that just like go all erratically and just really mess up your shit. Yeah, good additions overall. I'm really excited to try out Guilty Gear. See if that can like help my play at all. And I mean, pretty much everything at this point. Like, I want to go back and like play every game that high frame rate it can do. Because like Elden Ring, I guess like higher resolution Elden Ring would look really good. Also with like the colors that this monitor has, just so good. So I'm pretty excited to try out Elden Ring. And I've been playing Borderlands 2 with a friend, so I'm excited to try that out as well. But it's not going to be that much different. Like, having a smoother image is rad for sure. But Borderlands 2 is Borderlands 2, you know? Why am I waiting so long to do that? Borderlands 2 is also still really good. Yeah, I definitely need to change up how this mic is facing. I was really hoping to buy that freaking mic. That's really disappointing that I won't be able to. Because of freaking hospital bills from months ago that I thought weren't real. But that's just how it is, I guess. Ooh. What's up, hello? God, it is so hot in here. I didn't realize that the heat was on until like 10 minutes before stream started, so I closed all the vents in my room and I have the windows open now, so everybody can hear me. Hello, everybody who can hear me outside. Sorry. I also found out all next week is supposed to be in the 90s, which I'm not looking forward to. It was almost freezing all week this week, like raining. Oh. But now having this monitor, I'm immediately like, because of the light bleed specifically, my first thought was like, if only I had an OLED. Burning hot, yeah, it's one of my friends lives in Arizona and I feel bad for him. Cause that's gonna be toasty. And he's lived in Arizona for a few years now, so he knows what he's gotten into. I wouldn't want to live in Arizona. I'd be willing to go hang out in Arizona. I was going to a few years back. That didn't pan out. But like in the like early springtime, what is that? Who's that? Why does that anime girl have a gun? I don't think I can beat a gun, especially when I'm facing the other way. Don't know about that one. See, Blarg needs to fight her. Blarg with a knife. I also need to edit that emote still. I'll get around to that at some point. Oh, there you go. Yeah, if I get an army, then that's different. God, I keep looking at this plastic that I didn't peel off. It's just stuck in the stand. Oh, what am I gonna do about that? Maybe if I just lean it back? Maybe I can do that. I'm so worried about damaging this thing in any way, shape, or form. It's terrifying. This thing needs to last me for 10 years, just like this monitor lasted me for 10 years. Or I guess that one. It's on the ground behind me. I also now, like, so I got my VR controller as well. I'll come over with a knife. I won't damage it. I just need to put it in like a protective case. Did I hit plus? I think I hit plus. I just need like a plastic shield between me and it. But I got my VR controller back, so we're back in business with VR. Problem is, there's now a giant box. You will damage it? No. I will, no. Not allowed. There's a giant box and styrofoam in the middle of my room now, alongside a TV and another monitor. So, it's kind of an issue. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with all that stuff. The monitor and the box I know what I'm doing with. The TV, I have no idea. I was thinking about going with my original plan and kind of like moving this closer, because I moved my desk over to the left, which is nice. It tells you how long I've been streaming for down below. I guess it's not if you're on mobile. I've been going for about half an hour. Does it tell you on mobile? I don't know. But I moved my desk over, so now I have more room to move my like drawer thing over that came with this desk. And I was thinking if I clear everything off of that somehow, because it's totally filled right now with internet equipment and my Switch. Then I could put the TV on that, but then I would be like facing this way. And I kind of just like the cleanness of my setup right now, not having a giant TV in the way. What, don't run away, just reset. What am I doing? Jesus. Turn it back. Turn me back? I did. So, yeah, I'm not going to be using the TV as part of my setup anymore, which is fine, because, like, whatever, I don't care. But then where do I put it? It's a 42-inch TV, it's not small. Wait, maybe I could put it under my bed. Under my bed is filled, actually. I can still put it under my bed. Just wrap it in some blankets, slap it under there. I was hoping we still had the box from like 6 years ago when the TV was first bought, but turns out we do not. I was just gonna slap it in the attic until I was gonna take it or whatever, but not gonna happen. I'm still tempted to sell it. We'll see. We'll see. I have a friggin' monitor all ready to sell, so one thing at a time, right? I'm also not shipping a 42-inch TV. It's not happening. A YouTube's? What the hell is a YouTube's? Am I old? Does that mean I'm old? Why would you remind me that I'm old? Oh, is that like the Nendroids except for like YouTubers? I think I wouldn't. Not YouTube. It's just, did you mean YouTube? Like, no. Okay, there's no results for YouTubes. What is YouTube's? Or is it YouTube Z, like Dragon Ball Z? YouTube's? That's what I was thinking of. Is that what you were thinking of too? Yeah, I think I wouldn't. I'm not a fan of like those little figurines. I don't know why anybody wants them of like YouTubers. It's just like, I don't know, it's kind of weird to me. U2s. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like those. I do plushes. Yeah. No, I don't like Funko Pops or anything else, really. Like, if I was gonna buy something like that, it would be like a full statue. It's not like a chibi version of, like, whatever character I'm getting of. Unfortunately, any full statue is like $60 at least. Blarg plush? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. The number one thing that I like about Blarg is that the shape of Blarg is so easy to make use of in like anything. No, don't remind me of Good Smile. I especially can't afford anything now that I have medical bills to pay. Or yell at people about, and then begrudgingly pay. That's probably what's gonna happen. They're not even gonna have the statuettes that I wanted anymore. Because they were limited order. That'll just make me sad. I think it was only like 30 bucks. Shit. Actually, I think the one that I really wanted was like 100 something. I don't remember. Kinda is in stock. Oh shit! Like an actual statue or a... What the fuck am I doing? Stop. Stop doing this. Don't do this. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? God damn it. What have you done to me? Oh, Marine. That's really funny. The first thing up there is like, hey, you got a... Osho Marine pop-up raid thing. was I looking at? Kinda. Nindroid. Kinda and A2's in stock? Holy shit. That's a first. I don't know if it's scale figures or what. Oh, there's also a Noel still, huh? Shirigane Noel. I don't remember how to navigate this website. It's just so confusing. I'm just gonna type in Hololive and see what happens. Horrible, terrible things, that's what. Holy shit, there's so many. Pecco, Nendroid. Oh, still the pop-up. What are these numbers? Is that how many there are left? Just numbers on all of these. Well, the shit, there's 2 Peccos. What the fuck? Pop-up parade. Yeah, that's the one. How much is this? 50 bucks? Kind of a lot. And this one is $88. It's a little bit of a difference. I mean, one's like a posable figure and one's just a statue, so it's understandable. Close it down, don't look anymore. Twitch, what are you allowing on this website? Jesus Christ. I ask myself that every day. I think Blarg's got this. Blarg is small and nimble, probably. I don't know what size Blarg is, frankly. The biggest Blarg that I have is 1000 by 1000 pixels. Because why not? Again, I don't think I can beat an anime girl with the gun. That's pretty low. It's like rock, paper, scissors. It's like Blarg can beat an anime girl with a gun, and I can beat Blarg, but I can't beat an anime girl with a gun. That's pretty much how it is. What the hell is that? Why did you put sunglasses on a hat? It's a choice. It's a choice. Did I hit? I don't know if I did that or not. I don't know. I did judge you, I just did. Bam. You were judged. Oh, I forgot to change the... Hold on, let me change the redeem price for that. I totally forgot. I don't know what I did last night after stream. I feel like I went to bed pretty much right away. No, I played BDO for a while, that's right. I was trying to get some grinding done, because 5,000 kills a week, baby. For a good while anyway. That was not a shiny, right? Trying to do 2 things at once. By the way, I don't know if anybody noticed, but I changed my Twitch icon to the cooler Blarg. I still need to change it on like everything else, but it has been changed on thing. Gotta go fast, but still 500. Let's see if I can even remember how to change them. I found it. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. I almost reduced the price. Oops. There we go. I'm also gonna change this. I don't think this is even active right now, but not 5. Jesus. There we go. Yeah, it's enabled. Okay. That's a lot of fire. Bit otter. Interesting. Interesting. Why is this red? It's active, it's fine. Stat. Okay, that did not save. There you go. So now you can spam it, except less. It's so much still. Do I need to make it 10,000? I'm gonna have a 10,000, 15,000, and 20,000 reward. And they get less rewarding as it goes on. Yeah, but I mean, how long does it take you to get 2,000 points, really? I don't think it's that long in this channel. Oh, also, since I was able to move all my stuff around, I was able to lower my light a bit, and oh, the lighting's just so much better. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, yeah. I need to figure out, like, more things to do. Like, I keep seeing, like, one of my friends comes in and she's just like, oh, like, give me a hydrate thing. I'm like, don't tell me when to drink water. That's actually just, like, not healthy. You can drink too much water. I was probably very close to it one time. I drank a gallon of water in like an hour, or an hour and a half, I think. It's a lot. Watches his... Are there streaks per points? I actually don't even know how points work entirely. I just know, like, you can redeem them and you get them. And hello, Adjutant. Daddy the fuck is happening? Twitch, what are you allowing on your website? The hell is that? Why? Why is that a thing on the... Why? God damn it. Bonuses, yeah. I saw there was like a plugin. No, it was part of, I think it was either Frankerface Z or Better TTV that was like auto-claim those things. I would rather not worry about it. I would rather not question these things, frankly. Oh my god, it's already 9:30 almost. It's both? Oh, both do it? Cool. It didn't work for me. I installed both and I activated it on one of them and it didn't work. It's so many things. Sub to Fextra Life. Fextra Life upset me greatly because every time I go to their wonderful website for Elden Ring / Dark Souls information, it autoplays their stream and I'm just like, stop. Please stop, dear God. Oh, animated emotes! I forgot I need to do that still. What the fuck? What the... Why? Why is that a thing? Why is that an emote? Twitch, please! I need an adult... They're supposed to review these emotes. It's a little sussy. Twitch, no. That's what I'm saying, man. Don't like it. I'm not an adult. Live streamers are not adults. None of us are functioning adults. We become live streamers to avoid the need to become a functioning adult. Even though I've already been a functioning adult for a long time. I refuse, I rejected reality. Even though I own a car. Owning a car is kind of adult, isn't it? The legal adult thing always confused me because there's like 2 like check marks for that. Because at like 18, it's like they say that's like when you're an illegal adult. I said an illegal adult. Wait, you're 21 now, aren't you? Now, so yeah, doesn't even matter. But because like at 18, they say like legal adult, you can smoke, but you can't drink. So I always feel like 21 is actually the legal adult thing, and then 25 is when you can actually like do the one thing, rent a car. That's what it is. So there's also that, but that's kind of whatever. I just always thought that was kind of weird. How is OBS using less than 2% of my CPU right now? That seems impossible. What? How? I completely misread that sentence. Holy shit. My god. What? Brain, stop, please. OBS is using 30% of my GPU and 2% of my CPU. That's awesome. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Canada's different. That's right. It should be 21. It should be like 25 actually, but I'm not gonna stop people. Terminator 3090 Ti. Yeah. You wanna pay for that for me? Pay for that for me? I have medical bills. Can I just use that as an excuse for everything now? I can't do this, I have medical bills. I can't come to work today, I have medical bills. But how are you gonna pay your medical bills? I have medical bills. Can't argue with it. It's one of those nonsense things that you can't really argue with. Yeah, that's what I'm absolutely going to be challenging it. Like, Monday's not going to be fun. I'm going to be on the phone for a long time. If you have any suggestions for what I need to, like, who I need to contact at my, like, local hospital or whatever, let me know, because I've been trying to do some research up on it, because, yeah, had a feeling shouldn't be getting charged $200 for a COVID test that I was falsely required to take. Hey, as long as people are courteous to me on the phone, I'll, you know, it's good. If somebody crosses me, it's not gonna be a good time. I'm not gonna yell at anybody, I don't do that shit. I'll be very curt, because that's what we do in the Midwest. Billing, okay. That was kind of my plan, I just didn't know, like, who to contact as far as, like, that stuff. Get loud. We'll see. We'll see. I have other methods of, like, getting people to come around to my side. Usually works out. Oh yeah, this is all a simulation, don't worry about it. But, yeah, I mean, the one thing that I've always heard for, like, any, like, ridiculous charges from, like, hospitals and stuff is, like, ask for an itemized bill. Because right now, it just says, like, COVID-19 and then just SARS-CoV-2, like, PCR, like, that means nothing. Offer them NFTs. Yo, listen, I got a really good deal on this monkey NFT. I think you should take it and just kind of like leave me alone. It's a really good deal, man. I think it's like, you know, that is an itemized build. Is it? Because there's nothing freaking on it. I was kind of wondering if it was considered it, but it's like there's 2 items on it and like none of them make any sense. So, but again, that's just what I've always heard. So I'm just like, I don't know. That's what a COVID test is, I guess. I would just expect there to be like more things within it. Yeah, I know like that that's like the test itself. I just kind of figured it would be like shipping cost to take it to the lab or whatever. I don't know if there's a lab on site or not. Yeah, I mean, I can fight it until like June something, so if I really want to do that, like they can't like force me to do anything until June. So I can just call them every day and be like, hey, gonna stop being dickheads yet? That'd be cool. It's Twitch itself automatically happens. These little points. What gives us these weird little points? I'd want to know. What song is this? Dance Easy? Okay. Sure, man. What is it? Wait, what does this song remind me of? Yeah, like it's bad, dude. I try to tell people like that stuff, like challenge like hospital bills and stuff because they're overcharging you 100% every time, but even the people in my family who work in the health industry like don't do it, so personally hand out every point on the entire website. Very busy job. How much do you get paid for that, dude? So yeah, well, if I can get out of this, then maybe I'll still be able to buy a microphone. Who knows? Guy made out of slime? I don't know about that. It's a little sussy. Again, I feel like I'm not using sussy correctly, but that's just how it feels like it should be used. I mean, hey, moderators of big channels get paid. They get paid better rates than the streamers themselves as far as like revenue share stuff. Especially now with their changes of changing it to 50%, like everything straight across. Like, dude, that's so bad. It's a little bit of yikes. I mean, I don't really know what they're changing even. I guess partners instead of getting 70-30 for their stuff. Because I think partners like started 70-30. Because me as an affiliate, I get 50-50 for subs, and then, you know, whatever it is for bits. I don't know if they're changing like bits, making bits more expensive or what, but that's a lot of things. That's a lot of things I don't know what it is. My god. And there's also a thing that I heard that like CAT scans and MRIs are like largely the same, or can like find the same things, but like CAT scans are more expensive or something. I don't know. Partners still started at 50-50, they could negotiate. I see. So yeah, that's pretty garbage. You've had so much fun in your life. Fantastic. We're talking about medical bills. I don't know what's fun about this, but alright. I'll take it. Who knew that my niche content was talking about medical bills? And Twitch payouts. Yeah, run more ads, yeah. Yeah, it just make us more money. It's like, you're making enough money, dudes. Like, shut up. Oh, that's fair. It's used when an MRI would be fine for screening. I don't know. All I know is that I had a CAT scan in college, which I was really stupid about too, because I just like straight paid the entire thing. It was $3,000, and I didn't like challenge anything. I didn't like go through any like reduction programs or anything, because I basically had health insurance through the college at that point, and I didn't use it at all because I was an idiot. But like I've read that, and it was to see if there was a clot in my lung. So when I was looking up like CAT scan stuff, that's when I saw that like MRIs can largely be used at the same time that CAT scans are, and MRIs are cheaper. Which seems not right, because MRIs have to be like have a super cooled magnet in them, and that seems like an expensive thing to maintain. I don't know. Moving exclusivity. Just gonna multi-stream YouTube, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So looking for something like a clot in a lung, like an MRI, should be what would be used instead. And I had to have dye through me. Do MRIs still need dye? Also, fun fact, when I had that CAT scan, I had a massive panic attack afterward in the hospital. My brother showed up and was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I don't know. It's like one of my first panic attacks I had. It's not a good time. I don't know why, but the CAT scan just like freaked me out so much. Okay. I mean, I guess it was like, hey, you might have a thing that will kill you. Turns out it was just stress. Spent $3,000 to find out that I was stressed out. Do you think spending $3,000 is gonna help that? They're loud and make banging noises. CAT scans? I don't remember, honestly. I blocked that experience out. It was also, I remember like the feeling of the dye going through my system, and like that was weird. I think it was just like worrying about the results mostly. And like how expensive it was or whatever, because I mean I was like in the hospital like 3 times a week for like 3 weeks or something, getting like blood work done and stuff, trying to figure out what was wrong with me. Again, it was just like stress and anxiety. It is cold. It's super weird. I didn't dislike it. It was just like very interesting. I was totally fine with it. Also, it makes you feel like you have to pee. Don't pee. You are just stretched out. I would love to get a diagnosis of, hello, yes, you are stretched out. What does that mean? It means you're stretched out. Oh, really? That makes sense. I mean, it is going to be your kidneys processing it. That's the right organ, right? So it'll go into your urinary system. No. Don't do that. DXs? Like Sonic DX? You know, your arms, you have this stretched out. I mean, I did have that in my hip. My hip was, it probably still is, like stretched, like, but unevenly stretched out, I guess, because of like the way I grew or something. So if I tried to like stand, like my legs are uneven basically, because of the way my hips are placed. So if I try to stand, like I end up like bouncing back and forth. Liver, okay, I was trying to figure out like the steps of the filtering system. I don't know it very well. So yeah, that was an interesting experience. I don't know, I don't want that in front of me. I don't want to look at it. I also don't want to look at this plastic that's stuck in between the base or whatever. I was so confused also with this this base because there's no button to like raise or lower it. Because you just like push up or push down. And the first place that I found online asking like, hey, how do I adjust the height of this thing? Don't. Okay, for you, I was like, don't tell me I'm gonna have 14k encounters on a driftwood. bad. I mean, that's only a little over... No, that's not even 2 times odds. It's okay, right? I certainly hope it's under odds, though. Do you know how many encounters you're at right now? But the first response that I saw about like how to adjust the height of this monitor was LG responding, official LG responding on whatever forum this was, saying that you cannot adjust it, which is a straight up lie. It's the easiest thing to adjust in the world. I can even like spin it like 90 degrees and stuff, which is super cool. And it like tilts and everything. It's like any direction you want to have it, it can do. And official LG is just going around saying like, yeah, you can't, can't adjust it. Like, okay. Because when I first put it together, like it came at like this height, which, you know, I'm kind of like looking up now, which is not good for my neck. And I was like, this isn't good. This is not what I need. Then just do that. Also, if I want to like stand up, just go and stand up and it's like even with my face. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's nothing in any of the instruction booklets or anything that it came with. 300. I restarted? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, Emerald, that hunt on Emerald just seems impossible. Like, you'll get it in, like, you'll be stupid lucky with it, or you'll just absolutely never get it. And more than likely, you're never gonna get it. Unless you have some way to, like, extract the code in real time to see, and, like, have it pre-calculate how long you have to wait to, like, hit the button. And also have it hit the button for you, because there's no way you're gonna time it down to probably the, like, millisecond that it's using to, see the RNG. What the? What is my luck? What is my luck? What is my luck? How is this possible? This is wrong. This is wrong. I disagree. How? What? And a first I didn't even touch the damn thing. I bet my Chow stream's not ready. The thing hasn't evolved yet. I'm just gonna go back to the other spot and continue shiny hunting, but also saw somebody just pop in chat. Hello, I consume a lot of liver. It's a good name. He's got 2 cosmic rays, dude. I just. What is happening? Yes, we need a Driftloot nickname. Dude, I feel bad. I feel straight up bad about this. I've had 2 shinies in this run under 100 encounters. That is wrong. I've had 3 under 1,000. Hack? No. Oh, Drifloon shiny and Drifblim shiny is just like exposed. Mountain stop. What is Dilk? Don't. I don't like this. I don't know what that means. I don't know what pilg is. Liver consumer. No. I have... Listen. If you want to know what my naming scheme is, in the chat type !chow and go look at those names. And you'll understand. Pepsi milk. I'm out. Taking the game with me. I don't even remember Liski. Yeah, I know this is not 1440. Do not display this again. That is much worse. Liver milk. I don't know. I'm gonna save. I don't remember if I have autosave on or not. Let's find out. How? How? It's the third shiny. No, sorry, that was the fourth shiny that I've gotten under 1,000 in odds. And the third under 150. Sorry, 200. So it was 169 for the thing. What is my shiny odds? What is happening? Autosave is on, okay. I'm adding him to the party. What in the world is happening? There is... I am going for Shiny Spiritomb. Why is it going to destroy me? I mean, it's not any different than any other soft reset. I mean, it's probably going to go over odds. Because something has to go over odds at this point. Like, it can't not happen. It's just illegal at this point. Unfortunately, I can't get a shiny Jirachi. I would love to collect Pokemon cards, by the way, Liver. I can't afford it, so... I mean, if you guys want to, like, fund me opening cards on stream, then that's about the only way it's gonna happen. Hey, give me this Jirachi. Where the fuck do I get a Jirachi from? You're convinced it's shiny locked? I don't know that it's not. It's not, right? I really hope it's not for CP's sake. Old man or woman. I was gonna talk to them, but I figured they were pointless. They were pointless. I thought this chick gave it to me. Who gives me Jirachi? Oh, wait. Wrong account. Right, never mind. Sorry. I can't get Jirachi on this account because I don't have a Sword and Shield save. LOL! Is this the right way? This is not the right way. This is 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 the way. I'm just completely baffled at that. I was expecting, like, alright, you know, every week, let's go back to the Drifloon, let's see if we can get it. Just an hour and a half. Somehow. Yeah, the shiny locked Mew. I'm so upset that the Mew and the Jirachi or Shiny Lock. Mew is kind of whatever. Like, I mean, Blue Mew is really good for sure. It's great shiny. I just really like Shiny Jirachi. Spiritomb is not. Okay. Confirmed. My Pokemon healed up? I think they should be, yeah. God, that was wild. Shiny Logs are BS, you're correct. That is an objectively correct statement. Thankfully, I've already murdered everyone on this bridge, so nobody can stop me. Unless they block my path. What did I name it? I don't remember. One sec. I named it Rekliski. Listen, I was pressed for time. I was trying to do a bit and name the Pokemon at the same time. Still alright. Oh, add one to the counter. Oh, I didn't write down the numbers of the Pokemon that were in this route. I gotta look them up again. Oh, Shiny Lock, you fuck. Why are you threatening me so much today? There's 76 shinies. What is happening? What is this game? I mean, even if you take into account all my encounters that I did for Route 206, that's still only like 400. It's a method to get it. Is it soft reset a lot? Let's load this up. Don't think that's gonna automatically switch. There we go. I guess we can't do 326. Helsinki, nice. Called Patience, yeah. I mean, is it Patience and soft resetting? You could tell me the method. That would be nice. I'm trying to get my brain in order. One second, I just getting that thing just short-circuited my brain like hardcore. Dude, CP is gonna be so fucking mad. Like, hey, look, I got another shiny. In an hour and a half. Pokemon Route 206. It is Sinnoh, okay. Let's see, we got Zubat, Geodude. I remember like 74 was one of them. That's the only one that I remember. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like if my Spiritomb comes in like way under odds, I'm just not gonna tell her. I'd feel so bad. Something is gonna be like 4 times odds for me. It's just bad, dude. Why am I in the settings? Scripts. Don't think you have to talk reset. Really? Okay, I'm not going to remember that name. Gibble? Nah, dude. Listen, I'm going for a shiny Feebas, and I'm not doing random encounters shiny Feebas. I'm doing egg shiny Feebas. Shiny Gibble's cool. The rest of its line, well, I guess Gibble and Gabite is cool, but not the Garchomp. I will not. I will be a coward. I am the hugest coward. Alright. What was it, 41? Was that the number? Oh, wait, did I write it down? Hold on, I think I wrote it down, actually. I didn't. I wrote it down in a I wrote it down in a different thing, and then I didn't save it. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, 41. 411. 74. Hey, I did get it right. 74. Timer's in the way. Oh, I can stop the timer as well. Oh, I got that under an hour, didn't I? What the fuck? Phone ringing. Yeah, 74, 77. Those are the two that I remembered. And then 401. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just grabbing the numbers to... Okay, it's 402, but sure. To put them at the bottom of the screen. So you can see what I'm going to be potentially hunting in this area. Let's save that. Found the Feebass. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's so... tiny bit of difference. That's a lot of tentacles. That octopus is gotta be very careful it doesn't get chopped up by me. We're gonna have calamari tonight. That's squid. Gonna have takoyaki tonight. That's octopus. Did you know in Japanese taco is octopus? It's true. Watch this shit. I'm about to pull some magic bullshit on you right now. Watch this. Watch this. Bam! There they are. Done it. Okay, let's get the timer set to what I have for this, which is like 3 hours something. 3:23:45. So much taco, oh my god. What? Why did not, what? Hello? It didn't set the time? What happened? Weird. You made a very long taco, that's what you've done. Okay, stop just writing random naughty words, please. That's entirely pointless and stupid. Oh, I said penis, oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh. It's not funny. I think we're ready to go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get 2 shinies, 1 stream. I mean, it has happened before. Why is it red? Why is it red? It is not. You think it is because you're a child. It's not funny. I'm just... You know what? We have a red timer today. That's fine. It's still really funny to me that this, this bite barrel is the fastest. Wait! What if the Drifloon is faster? See, if you turn it into a joke, then it's funny. But just saying a word by itself is not funny. Listen, I'm 29. A little bit past that. How fast is Drifloon? These things are not very fast, so I'm not expecting... What the fuck? And its speed is... Special defense is up. Oh, that's really good, actually. I mean, the best would be, I think, special attack up and attack down. I mean, I'll take speed down. This thing's a tank. I don't think it's supposed to be speedy anyway. How is it so fast? Why are you so fast? No, wait, this thing's 42. That's right. Yeah. So almost. It's the second fastest thing that I have. Why is every Pokemon that I have slow as molasses? Calm. Which one's calm? That's the wrong button. That's also the wrong button. There we go. We got there. I don't know why I'm going so far away for this. I can just stay right here. Modest? What's that? I don't know which one that is either. I don't know the natures by name. I almost reset. Seriously cannot believe. Special attack up, attack down? Yeah. That's what I thought. I can't think of a time that I've given a Drifblim a regular attack move. So yeah. Oh, let me change the title as well. I don't even know. There we go. It's just, I can't process the fact that I got Shiny Drifloon on my first day of hunting it in less than an hour. It's just all sorts of wrong. It's just, that's illegal. Oh, you know what? It was so close to 69 too. It was so close. It was 77. Man. Shiny Rhyhorn today after 1,000 stone encounters. Yeah, I mean, that game just seems like you're going to find random shinies. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Oh, I didn't move that yet. No. I'll move it someday. It's like impossible to see on that. Where is it? Alerts. Just gonna fuck everything up? Nope. I'm just gonna stick it there. Fuck it, why not? Perfect research. Yeah, that'll help. You don't like Bronzor? Wait, you like green shinies though. What about Bronzong? Pre-Gen 6 Bronzong was just overpowered because of its typing. Hate Bronzor? Aw. And Bronzong. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of them, but I don't hate them by any means. I'd be totally okay with a Bronzong. Or Bronzor into Bronzong. This means when I do get the next shiny, I'm gonna have to make a choice of which Pokemon I want to be in my party. I can get a Bidoof out! Yes! I need to figure out what my team was going to be as well, because again, I had a party that I was gonna have, and I remember it was Magnezone, Melodic. That's all I remember. I know I said it in one of my streams, but like I'm not gonna go through looking through the VODs to be like, when did I say this that one time? It's not gonna happen. And I don't think I actually saved that because I had it in Notepad++. And I never saved it because it just kind of saves it. I mean, I don't think that's who said that, or when. I mean, the when, probably. It sounds like something Yanners would say. And she is not. She's not him. I don't even know what you can or can't say on Twitch anymore. I just try to be inoffensive. Aside from swearing a lot. I do swear a lot. It's not gonna stop. I have to. It's required. I've been swearing less today because both my windows are wide open. So it is 10 PM though now, so not gonna be like children running around or whatever. That's wild. It's pretty wild. Like, is the simp and virgin ban still in effect? This Twitch, just so you know, I'm both of those, so you can't do anything about it. I'm talking about myself here. Alright? That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Are those still banned? Like, that was the weirdest ban to me, because it's like, nobody is, like, screaming and crying about that or whatever. Like, nobody cares. God, the colors on this monitor are so good. This monitor is really nice. Just use it as an insult? Okay. Yeah, it just, again, like, even if it is used as an insult, like, nobody cares. I mean, it definitely, like, people have used it as, like, both of those things as an insult, kind of, like, jokingly or whatever, like, not seriously, like, trying to, like, rile anybody up, just be like, whatever. And nobody cares. That's the thing, like, who was coming forward to Twitch being like, I can't believe the streamer said this, should ban it. Well, yeah, obviously that. We're not talking about that person. We're talking about simping and being a virgin. That is the discussion. Not for Stalin? Yeah. Stalin is probably worse in some ways. I mean, it's kind of like the same kind of stuff going on, just a little bit less, like, targeted. Like, going to jail. We're gonna get arrested. Going to simp jail. Or whatever. I don't think any of those kinds of jokes are particularly funny, personally. I would agree with that statement that Panther has made. Nah, just in general. I'd say the only time any of those names needed to come up was when you were saying, hey, don't do that shit that they did, and that they were terrible, horrible monsters of human beings. I think that's really the only time that needs to come up. Oh, and I'm in perfect sync with a barrel? I don't know how to pronounce this freaking thing's name still. I pronounce it slightly different every single time. It's a nice song. It's a calm song. God, that does remind me though. For some reason, I don't know why I did this, but I put so much of my stream music playlist, like all of this music that's been playing, onto my phone. I don't want to listen to that in the car. Sleepy, calm music is not what you should play when you're driving. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Because you're a sane and normal individual, in that regard anyway. I don't know about your sanity in other regards. I don't know about my sanity in other regards. But that's okay. A little bit of insanity is okay. What's wrong with taking a quick nap? Don't. My grandpa did that once. He ended up in a ditch. He was totally fine. The car was not. The car was... It was mostly okay. It's had some minor damage. I can't afford having my car do anything bad. That is true. As a streamer, that is true. I have a feeling in about not even a week, I'm gonna start looking at OLED monitors. Just watching their prices come down over the years. Waking up at midnight is not a good feeling. Unless, like, that's when you, like, go to work or whatever. Still not a great feeling. Well, don't do that. 3 people in the car and 3 people asleep? Uh-oh. Oh, God. It'll be really nice when that is, like, a normal thing because the car is just driving itself. That'll be nice. Yeah, I don't have any car insurance. No, sorry, I do have car insurance. You have to have car insurance to drive. I don't have it. I'm covered under my mom's plan. That's what I meant. It's not a very good plan. So I don't think anything's really covered, necessarily. If it is, I don't know. I mean, they're working on it. I'm just hoping that, like, more companies are going to step forward and do it, because having one company working on that is not good. Although the way things are now, having multiple companies on it working on something like new tech doesn't matter anyway. They're all just going to agree to drive the prices up regardless of anything, so that part doesn't matter. Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, I love what they're trying to do with, like, self-driving and stuff, but as far as the company goes itself, and of course, you know, the person running it, a bit questionable, to say the least. Yeah, the company's getting a bit sketch lately, for sure. I will say, I did ride in a Tesla one time, and it was a really nice experience. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, even if the prices aren't changed by the market or whatever, just having other people working on it and potentially doing it better would be great. Did I hit plus? I'm just gonna hit plus. I was gonna say there is another company, like, kind of starting to work on something, but as far as self-driving, I'm not sure what the progress is on that for other companies, but I mean, the future is obviously self-driving cars. There's no doubt about that. Also, once we get the new battery tech that's coming out in like 10 years, because it just takes that long to get anything to market, it'll be super viable. Cars will have, like, a 3,000 mile range instead of 300. I wish I'd read the actual paper that came out with, the research paper that came out with the new battery tech stuff. I just read a bunch of interviews about it and stuff, and it was cool, but I didn't follow through and look for the paper to get a better idea of what it is exactly and how long it might take to actually come to market. The US anyway. No, it can be self-driving as long as it's gasoline powered. That's what it's gonna be. Only in the US. Yeah, I don't know, man. The world is just in such a weird place now. I don't know what the hell is going on. I want to worry about it more, but I'm trying to just get my own life back on track, so one thing at a time. Get my life back on track and then I'll save the world. Just taking me a little bit of time, okay? Sorry. USSC, I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Also, I'm going to remember to grab the clip of that shiny that I got today and then make a command to post that clip. I see somebody clipped something, I'm assuming that was the shiny. So I just have to get that set up. When am I buying a Ferrari? I'm not buying a Ferrari. Are you kidding me, dude? kidding me? Think I'm gonna waste money on this shit? I'm getting a McLaren. Please. I have standards. I don't know anything about the McLaren company. Maybe they're bad. Oh, that shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just, man, yeah, that really kind of tore a hole in my perception of how, like, the government is run, because, man. I just know I really like the shape of the McLaren. It's my favorite supercar. Just in terms of design. I don't have DVR on? What? I should. How do I do that? Hello, Bonita. Because I can go back and look at my own stuff. Thought. What? 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 I accidentally hit A and I picked up an elixir. The only thing that I'm lucky at is this game. My shiny luck for Gen 9 is gonna be trash. I can't even find my own account settings half the freaking time. Clips, video producer, collections. I don't think I had a plus yet. Oh! Count settings. Channel and videos. I didn't think that was a thing that I had to, like, turn on. I thought it was just on. Schedule featured content. I don't know. Riding a motorcycle in Mexico. I mean, just because I'm not gonna buy it doesn't mean I won't play it. 2 of the last 3 Pokemon games I've played have been because somebody else bought them for me, so yeah, DVR is an option. It just is like, I don't remember how it works exactly. It's like 20 minutes in the past, and then like before that, it's like 20 minutes, and before is like what you can have access to. And hey, if the game is good, I might buy it. I don't know. Bought this game. It's 1 hour. Oh shit. Okay. Well then, I could have sworn though I went to somebody else's channel and I grabbed like something from like 5 minutes prior. It's only 23 in beta. I don't know. I don't know. If there's something I can turn it on to grab it, then let me know. Otherwise, I will probably get Eclipse anyway. I hope so. Hope I remember. Seen a lot of stonkies today. I don't want a stonky. I mean, I'm gonna get it eventually, obviously, because I'm gonna complete the decks, but I don't want a shiny stonky. It's not a bad shiny, though. I wouldn't be completely upset. I'll only be upset with a Zubat or a Geodude. Or I ran out of Pokemon to encounter. It's not a monkey. It's really not a bad shiny at all. But I'm not a... I mean, I'm not a fan of Stunky. I think Skuntank is the one that I don't like more. The sentence. Shiny Golem. That's another one that's like not quite different enough for me to be a huge fan of. Also, if I got a third shiny Geodude, I mean, I haven't made any of them into Grappler, I don't think, even, so I'd be able, whenever, you know, Pokemon Home decides to include this game, I'd be able to get a full line of Geodude, so that'd be cool. See, that's why I do like shiny Geodude, because it does look like it's made of gold, and I think that's pretty cool. But I don't need 3. I don't. This guy's just yellow. Yeah. I definitely like shiny Golem more than Graveler, from what I remember. Yeah, and it's a trade thing. When do you get a third Bidoof? I think I'm vetoing any area that has a Bidoof. Even if every other Pokemon is different in that area, if it has a Bidoof, I'm not shiny hunting that area. So, never. Unless by some freak accident while I'm going from one location to another through an area that has a Bidoof, and that just happens to be a shiny. In which case, no. Got a second switch. That is one solution. You don't even have to go outside. You can just type on a forum, hey, I need somebody to trade with. I did that a lot when I was trying to complete the Gen 6 decks. I was on like several forums. Kill all shiny batteries. Why? Why would you do such a thing? Can it really? Oh, that's right. Yeah. That is true. I don't even know what trade evos there are in Gen 8. I wonder if that also works in PLA. Oh, you don't have to do trade evos. I guess as far as people like trading hacked in Pokemon to themselves onto their Switch. You have 4 shiny. Okay, well, fair enough. Yeah. That's right, yeah. I just don't know if it uses land or not. Animal Crossing does not. It makes me sad because I wanted to have a fresh Animal Crossing playthrough, but I couldn't, like, go back and forth. Trevenant, is that a trade AVO? Wow. My brain. It is. Maybe somebody here can help you, or you can use Ryujinx, as was mentioned. Ryujinx is actually incredibly stable now, which is really nice. So is Yuzu. Not that I advocate piracy or anything, Nintendo. I'm just stating a fact. I mean, that's not surprising anymore, yeah. It's the way Switch emulation should be. I got Xenoblade D to run at 1080 60, like, pretty solidly as well. But I don't have time for a 140-hour game. I gotta get this done. And then I'm also playing BDO now. And trying to, like, run a guild or whatever. 1 bit. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, those things used to be like garbage performance, so, you know. Support anything cost Game Freak in particular money. I mean, yeah. I do really wish they would give a main series game to somebody other than Game Freak and give them more money and time. Or give Game Freak more money and time. I just want like a really solid main entry in a Pokemon game. Garbage performance, but yeah. I don't know how people were hitting that like 4K 60 FPS in the early days of that shit, because it's bad. It's obviously not being put back into the game. Wait, what's not? What? What? They weren't? I saw, or was it 4K 30? I don't know. I saw a bunch of like 4K videos that were running it like decently. It wasn't stable, but it was like hitting it more often than not. Yep. Yeah, it's just they're putting all Pokemon companies putting all the money into other stuff, and it's a little baffling. It's a little weird, man. Say it's a little weird. You can put some money in the game. Also, I read that as money from girlfriend, and I got really confused for a second. It's like, what is getting money from your girlfriend have to do with anything? It's like, oh yeah, Game Freak. They had to have been, yeah. I mean, they were running like 3090s and shit with like the newest CPU, but I still think even with that, it wouldn't do it. I don't know how they would fake it, but I do feel like they were faked. Yeah, in my case at least, that doesn't work out. Turns out girlfriend want money from you. And I go, oh no. I don't have money. Nice. Oh, I've had my wrist like curled around like this entire time for some reason. Oh, it's because this thing won't reach, so in order for the cable to be comfortable, I gotta do that. Ugh. I wish the right stick could choose the... Are you fucking kidding me? I think I knew that. I discovered that previously, and I just totally forgot. I can't move. What the... Why is this stupid? That's why. I'm gonna devour this entire bag of chocolate that I have for stream, just FYI. I mean, I don't know why I just have it wired still. Like, I don't need it to be wired. It's just long streams and gonna be playing for like 4 hours or so. So just in my head, I'm like, oh, I have to have it wired, but like, it can last 4 hours. And then I can plug it in after the stream. My Elite controller, though, is going to be wired. It's going to stay wired, because I don't want dropped inputs. I don't want any nonsense. This adapter is old as shit. I can actually pull it up and show you. This is plugged into my monitor, by the way. I'm just not going to trust that. Any game that I'm playing on controller is like a competitive game, so like, it's gotta be spot on. I was gonna plug my controller into my monitor, but I was afraid it was gonna introduce a tiny bit of input lag, so I didn't. Instead, I plugged in my camera, and that seems to work really well, actually, so I'm glad that I did that. But being wired doesn't bother me as long as the wire is like plenty long enough. Like, the Elite controller's cable is, I think 10 feet long. It is Bluetooth, but it's also a proprietary wireless connector, which this is. Like, this is why I have this, because it's, I don't have a Bluetooth connector on my PC. So I needed a proprietary, like, connection thing. This uses the same technology that they use in the Xboxes, which is not just Bluetooth, but it's also not any better than Bluetooth, so I don't know why they don't just use Bluetooth. I don't know what the difference is. As far as I can tell, there isn't one, but I would love to get just a Bluetooth receiver in my PC for a lot of reasons, but it's not like it's hard. Just have to spend money on something that I would only use not so much. But it's Wi-Fi based? I don't know. Could be. Hell if I know. I don't. Like, I don't even know what the polling rate is over that connector or anything. And that's also like the older version, so it's probably a little garbagey, but it still works plenty well for the most part. Just, I had it plugged into my PC like way down here before. So, it, I was having a little bit of trouble, I think, because it was like, you know, there's a table and a keyboard and meat in the way. Things that don't carry signals very well. Oh, that didn't feel good. You ever think about how many electromagnetic signals your body absorbs every day? Like, it's not enough to, like, affect you, really. Probably. But it's interesting to think about it, because there's, like, radio waves going through me, and that's just light, so it's kind of whatever, but... I guess, wait. It's all light, isn't it? So yeah, it doesn't matter. You don't know anything about it? Hell yeah. Like, I even said electromagnetic signals. Symbols. Which, I mean, it could be electrons as well, but I mean, it's light. Light is what's carrying the signals. It's just, like, in the microwave range or the radio range. Bluetooth? Or the proprietary Xbox thing? Wait, laptops have come with Bluetooth built in for years. What am I talking about? It's not new. That's interesting. I mean, it makes sense if it's like a Windows-based system or whatever. That's pretty cool, actually. And you can keep your Bluetooth bands free. The song... I'm tired of the song. It's almost over. It's over. I mean, hey, my laptop doesn't have Bluetooth. Probably. I don't actually know. No idea. I don't think it does, but it's also over 10 years old, so what are you gonna do? Oh god, that's like 14 years old, actually. Wait, no, that can't be right. It said it came out in 2009. That's 13 years. But I bought it in college. I bought it... Why am I buying a 2009 laptop in 2011? Because it's cheap. That's why. 2012, I guess. Only laptop I've ever bought in my life. 400 bucks. And, couple of the keys are missing on the keyboard. It's 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Okay. That makes sense. I was kind of curious if it was gonna be similar tech to Wi-Fi, just on a different band. Because you think like there's so many like 5 gigahertz signals bouncing around to just like affect the range of everything, but it's 5G! They put 5G in my controller! They're trying to read my mind through my controller. I knew it would come to this. I hate conspiracy. I hate conspiracies. I don't hate the people, I hate the conspiracies. The people are just, I don't know, they're just looking for something to latch onto, I guess. I don't know. Packets are unencrypted? What? That seems, I mean, I guess that would allow for like slightly faster readability of it, but that's weird. It's so weird. My laptop can't even see a 5G signal or 5 gigahertz band Wi-Fi signal. It is pretty funny. It doesn't need to. But once I get my stuff moved around, I need to call my ISP, which I again didn't do today. Cause I was busy setting up my monitor and stuff. But when I do call them, I'm gonna have them move my stuff from here to over there. Then I'm gonna run a cable back over to here. And then I can have my laptop wired because I need the cable this long. Fun stuff. Fun mind reading. Fun mind reading. Bonita. Yes. We got 400. Cool. Oh my god, sorry. Get to the yawning part of the night, I guess. Oh, I have so much tea. I picked this up expecting like a sip of tea. It's half full. That was a good sound. I do have an inordinate amount of time in my day dedicated to trying to solve efficient methods of doing things in Black Desert. It's bad. It's bad. Also, I can now play Black Desert and Borderless on stream. Thanks shit. I don't have to worry about it going into windowed mode every time I tab out. I'm very excited about this. And all it took was a 2-line batch file. Which seems wrong. I spent so much time trying to modify the file itself to not run as admin. Turns out it's a 2-line batch file. Excuse me. Oh man. Oh, I was trying to figure out, because I was yawning and I'm like, I usually don't feel tired around this time, but I do actually feel tired tonight. I mean, one part of that is I didn't have coffee again, which is always a mistake. For the past few days, anyway. I'm gonna wean myself off of coffee again, and then drink like 3 coffees in one day. It'd be great. But I also, I fell asleep 3 times today. 3 separate times. Was it twice? I can't even remember. I think it was 3. Because I fell asleep at around 5 the first time. 5 or 5:30. And I woke up at 9. That was twice. Woke up at 9, fell asleep again fairly shortly after that, and woke up at 1. So, I mean, I guess that is like kind of 6 hours, like an interrupted 6 hours. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not terrible. It's not 8 hours though. Usually 6 hours is about right for me. But I'm trying not to wake up at, like, in the afternoon again. I got away from that finally, and it was really nice waking up in the morning. I've been waking up in the afternoon again. It lasted, I think, 4 days. And then, I don't remember what happened, but I ended up staying up until like 4:30 a.m. one day, and I was like, oh, well, I've ruined everything now, haven't I? I did. I was watching anime, that's right. That's right. Because I found out that Komi Can't Communicate Season 2 just dropped randomly out of nowhere, and there were already 4 episodes out. So I caught up with that, and then there was an episode of Rising of Shield Hero that I missed, so I watched that. Not super into Season 2 of Shield Hero. Season 2 of Komi is fantastic, though. I'm not really watching up anything else right now except One Piece. I'm reading One Piece, I'm not really watching One Piece. I did watch the last episode because, oh my god, it's incredible. I mean, yeah, that's understandable. That is how human bodies usually want to do. For me, my body always wants to reset to being awake at nighttime, which is really inconvenient. I had something in my DNA. The mutation that I got in my DNA was being nocturnal, or semi-nocturnal. And it's not working out for me too well. Also being incredibly averse to working for a large company for a little pay. That's also not working out for me. It's definitely a DNA thing. What time is it? Almost 11? Okay. I still can't believe they actually typed out whoop in PLA. It's so funny. It's been a meme for so long, I just never expected that to like end up in a game. You day person? What's up, Benny? You missed me getting a shiny in under an hour somehow. That was just messed up. I'm a sleepy person. Yeah, I mean, also Penny, like, you're doing a lot of gardening and stuff now, right? So, I haven't, like, been outside much at all. And, when I do actually work outside, it does help me, like, sleep. But 8:40 there? Wait, what? Oh, it's 2 hours, not much. For some reason, my mind was like, it's midnight here. How are you 4 hours? You're still in the US. 6 years on night shift, yeah. I mean, I can't do night shift stuff either. Yeah, I found out apparently through a podcast I was listening to that, like, the sun also helps you metabolize or release or something, dopamine, which then gets metabolized to melatonin. And I went, oh, that explains everything. Oops. I don't know if that's true. It was not a medical podcast. Yeah, that is true. Okay. So yeah, that explains like literally everything. And it's part of why I want to wake up in the morning actually is because The thought of like getting up in the morning, making coffee, and then going and sitting outside and sitting on the porch and like while I drink coffee is really cool. I feel like that'd be a good time. Except for bugs potentially going into the coffee, but it's like coffee's bitter, so maybe they're going to avoid it. Maybe it will be like anti-bug. I don't know. Yeah, I really should have bought some vitamin D supplements. I bought potassium supplements because every time I've been hospitalized, which is not a lot, but they've said I was like massively under potassiumed. So I was like, yeah, let's get that and take it every like couple days or so. Yeah, I did know that it was linked to mental health stuff. That's another reason why I want to like go outside. It has been raining like crazy this past week, so I haven't been able to execute on my brilliant plan. But soon, it's gonna be in the 90s next week. Not looking forward to that, but it should be good at like 8 a.m. or so. Need to be taken for weeks. Here's the thing about it. I don't know how much I need to take. I'm afraid of like taking too much. Bananas don't have a lot of potassium in them. Coconuts do, though. Most of the potassium in a banana, which there isn't a lot to begin with, is in the peel. I'm not eating banana peels. I think it's like 70% of the potassium, based on a dude literally extracting the potassium out of banana flesh and peels separately. That was a weird video. It was a cool video. He then threw it into a small river where there was no fish or anything. You can't OD on electrolytes. Okay. I will not eat banana peels. See, that's what I didn't know, because I knew that, like, sodium and potassium, like, are, like, similar things or whatever, and that they can affect each other, so I didn't want to, like, take too much potassium and have low sodium or something. See, that's the thing, though, like, I don't have, it's not that I don't have access to, but I am not eating, like, well right now, because, like, money and stuff. Don't overdrink coconut water. What? Inversely proportional, that's the phrase, yeah. So, like, I didn't want to, like, take too much of the potassium and then have low sodium, so it's like, But, yeah. I know it will, but it's just not doable around here. I would have to drive like 2 hours, like twice a week to eat a balanced diet and also spend like 4 times more on food. The knack pump. Yeah, when I was living in Colorado, I was eating really well because I could afford to, and like healthy food was available. It's really not available around here. Everything is processed, which is why I have potassium. I try really hard to be sodium deficient. Sweet. I'm gonna freaking guzzle these potassium tablets. Great. I now have 2 medical people in chat. This is great. It's pathogenic and not dietary. Interesting. Huh. I'm learning things. Someday I might be able to have a competent conversation with my family members who are also in the medical field. And then they'll be like, shut up, you don't know what I'm talking about. People like, according to the people in my chat, I do. And I'll be like, shut up. I'll be okay. Oh, we have a drug person and a... Don't phrase it that way. We have a medicinal person and a... I was gonna say blood work person, but you do more than that. Pathology person. There you go. Yeah, I haven't had a lot of, like, mental space to think about my health, really. Pharmaceuticals, there you go. We got the correct terms coming in here. You're not a drug person. You're a pharmacist. Is water anti-drugs? I don't know. But now that I have all the space in my room here, I can start working out again, so that's nice. Yeah, I knew you didn't do pharmacy, or you weren't a pharmacist rather, but you worked in a pharmacy. So yeah, compounding technician, okay. You're the ones who are like mixing the stuff and like creating the pills and stuff, I think. It's alright. I mean, shit, I've known you since like you were studying for this shit, and you used to talk about it all the time. I should really know better, like, what you do. It's been a few years. Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking, like the forward facing of it. Damn it, I'm getting everything wrong! Clinical lab scientist. Having scientist in your title is so fucking cool. Like, even if I did get a PhD in particle physics or theoretical physics, I wouldn't, like, I would have physicist in my title, but I wouldn't have scientist in my title. That's a bit sad. I could put scientist in my title, I guess. Gotta figure out a way. Maybe it would just depend on where I work. Gotta figure that out. I also really need to brush up on my relativity theory and special relativity theory. Every, like, 2 years, I just completely forget everything about relativity and special relativity. I just have to, like, relearn it all again. Job title scientist. No, not elaborate. That's what I want. That's what I want. It's like, this is Charles, he's a scientist. It's like, cool, what kind of scientist? A scientist. There was actually a video series that I watched that was like, I don't remember, I can't think of exactly what it was. I guess a Christian Bible apologetic series that somebody was responding to, and the person introduced themselves as a scientist, even though they were a mechanic and had no schooling in any kind of science, other than, I guess, what mechanics need to do. I mean, I think it was like a train on the job mechanic, so I don't think he had like official schooling. And then he changed his title to chemist in like episode 2 of his own series. So it was weird. It's weird. I mean, can't you just have emails? Yes, that's the thing, going back to school, like, I don't know, man. Like, the thought of it is, like, pretty okay, but it's like, by the time I get around to it when I'm like 30 or like 32 or something, going into an entry-level, like, science stuff, it's like, hello, children. Hello, all you, like, 19-year-olds. I'm 32. I mean, I don't want to go back to school, but I really want to work for some certain places that I can't remember the name of right now. Oh my god. The place with the Large Hadron Collider or the place with the gravity wave detector. Full odds res? Hello, one hand stance. Hello. Welcome. You're 32? No, wait, shit. Never mind. I forgot I'm 29 again. Shit. Damn it. I mean, I did go to school with somebody when I was going to the college for computer science. One of the people I was in school with was, I think, like, he was either 35 or like 40. I don't know. He could have been 50. I don't know. You are. Yes, you are. I was gonna say, I thought you were closer to age, or we were closer in age to that. I'm like, wait, no, that is only 3 years. That's great. Shit. I'm just old now. I was even thinking about, I don't know if you remember Rebco's, was that what the name she went by? I think it was. I remember her, Penny, but she's 5 years older than me. And I was thinking, it's like, man, she's like in her mid-30s now. I'm like, wait, I'm almost 30, because, shit. Let's get all together. I don't think we have a choice. I think we're just gonna get old no matter what. Get your shiny Arceus! Yo! Let's go! I'm really excited to get to that. I still have to beat Legends Arceus still, but we'll get there. I just have a lot of this game left to get through as well. But we're beelining Legends Arceus pretty well so far. I just have to actually play the game, which is unfortunate. Yeah, with the email thing, can't you set it up so email is always like append a thing to your whatever? Instead of typing it every time? Or copying and pasting? That's what I would do. But you're gonna get a PhD and then go to med school? Jesus. That's a wild thing. And that's the other thing, if I did go for a PhD starting at 32 or so, I would be like 50 by the time I actually got it. Ugh. Can't do that in hospital emails. Interesting. I was tired of school in high school. I didn't want to go to college. I just felt like that was the thing that I was supposed to do. And then I got a bunch of debt and didn't finish, and oops. I didn't know anything about anything back then, so yeah. Isn't naivete just so wonderful of a thing? It's not. It can be. Not when it comes to monetary decisions. Oh, did you finish your degree? I thought you did drop out to start doing the pharmaceutical stuff. I guess you would have been like 24 or 25 when you started doing that, so that would have been after graduation age. Degree in illustration? Oh, okay. I mean, that's very cool. I feel like you still make pretty good use of that, at least, because you're doing a lot of products that you are like doing your own branding for, which is really cool. For your soaps and stuff. The school shut down. Oh my god. Well, that's certainly a way to have that happen. That's awesome. I wish my school had shut down. I don't think they would refund me 10 years later, but they could try. It's not been 10 years, I guess, but it's almost been 10 years. Wait, it's almost been 10 years. I don't like this. Bachelor's in chem. Yeah, and anything for like science stuff related, you have to get like at least a master's for it to really go anywhere. Unless you want to do just like high school teaching, apparently. Because my friend has a bachelor's in physics, and like he wanted to be a teacher, so like it worked out for him. But I mean, that's kind of the only thing that he can really do as far as I'm aware. I don't remember. I've talked to him a few times about like what his options were and what he was thinking, and he pretty much was dead set on teaching. So I don't know that he even really looked into other options. Yeah, see, that's the thing, like, there's just so much information available everywhere online. Like, not only, like, YouTube videos from, like, actual PhD people, and even, like, not only, say, like, PBS Spacetime, run by a PhD, space man, oh god, what is it? I can't think. Astrologist, a PhD astrophysicist. There we go, got there. And he's going into like groundbreaking territory pretty consistently and like going over current scientific papers that are like coming out, and he's still doing researching and stuff along with people, and he's invited people to discuss things. So it's like there's a ton of really good information there. Of course, it's very condensed, so it's not entirely useful, but it still gives you like the basic ideas of what's going on. And I mean, you know, you do a video on this like kind of condensed idea and then do like a 7 video series about it. So like there's a lot of information just in that. But then also Fermilab, who I think are the ones that do LHC, but they have their own particle physicist that also puts out videos pretty regularly about like the research that they're doing and like just how the stuff that they're doing works and discoveries that they made and stuff like that. There's a lot of information just on YouTube alone, but then you can go find like actual research papers and scientific papers and stuff. All the information is out there. Like, you don't necessarily need school for something like science-wise. It just kind of like gives you that direction of like, these are the things that you need to learn to like build up your knowledge to be able to like work in this industry. But you can't find all that information out there, you know? I do need to get some kind of license for like computer IT stuff. But it's just kind of a thing where it's like, do I want to spend like a couple $100 on that, or like go back to college or do this and that? I don't know. I'm also already an audio engineer with like 4 years of really intense experience doing that stuff. So it's like, what am I doing here? I don't know. I'm going every direction. It's like I'm an IT dude who's also an audio engineer who's trying to get into physics. What is happening? I don't know. Scary. Still passed your pharmacy license? Yeah. Yeah, I was really surprised. I remember back in the day, because, back in the day. The fuck? Because you were, like, totally learning that on your own, just studying. I don't know if that you were taking a class for it or not, but I remember that you were, like, studying textbooks on your own time and stuff, to, like, study for the license. It's been a soap making company. For a professional brand, yeah. How is that doing, by the way? It seems like, I know like you've been making a lot of stuff with that and like branching out into different kinds of soaps, and it's been really cool. You've been playing Pokemon? Yeah, that is, and I'm also like a live streamer, so yeah. Your friend's dad is a biochemist, told you not to go to college. That's awesome. I wish somebody had all told me. If literally anybody that I knew told me not to go to college, I would have not gone to college at all. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I've just seen like the massive batches that you've been making, and it's just like crazy impressive. And even just like watching you like refine the process and getting like more consistent results has been really cool. Someday I'll order some. It will happen. You never know. I've been trying to find good soap for a while. I don't know what to look for soap. I'm gonna order it and it'll say, oh, you don't have to do that. I'd rather support you directly. I'm just gonna order it and it's gonna show up and I'll just post a thing on Twitter and be like, hey, look at this soap. I'd be like, what the fuck? Hiding in the bathroom when you were just, oh no. We only dissected a bug in my biology stuff, which is like, bugs don't, I almost said ferment? What? No. I do not live in Canada. Panther lives in Canada. I wish I lived in Canada. I wish that Pokemon would show up. What is happening? I am in Kansas. I was in Colorado. But when we dissected the bug, the chemical formaldehyde, that's why I had ferment in my brain, because formaldehyde turned the insides to goo largely. So it was very difficult to dissect because it was just goo. Wait, what? What do you hate? Hold on. Biology majors? Interesting. There's a fun XKCD comic that I read a while back that was like the different branches of science and like how important they think they are to like understanding what's around them. And I kind of got that vibe from that comic. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that would help, huh? Just lung? You got fucking lungs? I just had a bug, dude. Yeah, I didn't give a shit. It's just like, it's just gross bug goo that I'm trying to dissect, and I just can't. It's literally impossible. The tools that we had were shite. So there was no like fine manipulation of anything. It was just like, just root around in the goo and maybe you'll find what you're looking for. Gross. Nice. That's a thing you could put on your resume. I make soap and have cut up dead people before. Welcome to me. Yeah, biology is very different from those things, for sure. Oh fuck, do it again. But it's really funny because like on the XKCD comic, like physics was like the second to for because they put it like how far it is from like relative to how actually like close it is, and like chemistry was right before physics, and like physics was like, you fools, I'm whatever, and like way far away was mathematics, and it's like, what? Because mathematics is just like, you know, pure doing that stuff, like figuring out anything. I'm like, I guess, I don't know. Maybe don't include that. I don't know, man. It just depends on the place. Trying to work in a mortuary? That'd be good. I watched a video a while back of I want to say it was a mortician. It was somebody who like prepared bodies for like open casket viewing and stuff, and that was like fascinating. I don't think I could do that. I think I could pretty solidly say that I could not do that. Could not handle doing that. But it was very fascinating to listen to. Just hearing what that's all about. That is a very good analogy, yes. But I just think it's funny anytime, because related to that comic, there was somebody that I was seeing just randomly somewhere on the internet. I have no idea where. It could have been in the YouTube comments, it could have been some forum somewhere. I literally have no idea where, but this dude was like very adamant that like chemistry was like the basis of all things. And it's just like, what are you talking about? Like, what drives chemical processes? Physical processes that physicists study. Just could not understand that. Yeah, then mathematics is what's used to describe the things that are going on. Which is neat. I like mathematics. I didn't like mathematics until college. And then I promptly hated it again when I had to take Calc 2. And the person opened, it was a grad student teaching a summer class, so it was like a condensed class taught by somebody who opened day one with, I don't know calculus very well. And all of us just kind of looked at each other in the class and went, oh, we're totally screwed. If you're trying to teach a group of people something, don't start with, I don't know this. If that dude hadn't opened with that, I probably would have like gotten an A, but it just made me give up. Like, It made everybody give up early. I think 80% of that class failed. No exaggeration. Calculus is interesting. I enjoyed my time with calculus quite a bit, and it's great if you want to program something way more complicated than you need to, but have it be very robust, because I did that. I was working on a 2D video game at the time when I was in college, and I was working in Unity, and I wanted my camera to move a certain way under certain constraints, such that, like, if you would get near a wall, it would not, like, go as far down or something. I couldn't remember exactly what I was trying to do, but I ended up using, like, I think it was more trigonometry than calculus, but there was, like, a little bit of calculus in there. And boy, did I not need to do that, but that camera worked flawlessly, I tell you what. I don't think I've done linear algebra. I don't know what that is exactly. I also don't know what discrete mathematics is either. I hate trigonometry. It's not difficult at all, it's just really annoying. Yeah, and also what I needed for the camera was just basic geometry, and for some reason I just, like, after I finished it, I was like, wait, I can just do this, like, 3 times simpler. Whatever, it's done. I'm not great at math until you get into the more abstract stuff. Like, if I'm trying to do, like, the more abstract you get, the better I am at it, but, like, trying to do, like, basic addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, I am terrible at that. But you give me a mess of, like, symbols and stuff, and I can sort it all out. And then now it's like oh my god. If you want to feel bad about yourself, just look at some physics equations. Like Schrodinger's equation, for example. The last PBS Spacetime video I watched was, I mean, that was an expansion of space, but I think it was the one before it. And it was, no, I think it was that video. And it was like an equation that was basically, he described it as Pythagorean's theorem for space-time. That equation hurt me. It was one of the more simple equations too. What's up, Vaza? You somehow rated me twice. Thanks. That's incredible. Conversion ratios. I'm also terrible at conversions and ratios. I'm just god-awful at ratios. Proofing. Yeah, I've never done proofing either somehow. I think I was supposed to have done proofing at some point, but I never have. It sounds stupid until you get to, like, higher level maths, then it's like, okay, well, this makes sense now, but I still hate it. That's the gist that I get. Again, I've never done it, so. But just the sheer number of symbols in physics equations. And it's not even always for, like, constants or anything. It's like, I can't even give an example, honestly. I've seen some really wild math in PBS Spacetime videos. And I really should, like, whenever an equation like that comes up, I should pause and, like, go over everything, because he does go over, like this bit means this and this bit means this, but he doesn't go over each individual symbol, what they mean, always, which I totally understand. Like, you know, the videos would be like an hour long, and they'd be full lectures at that point, which I would love, but yeah. Oh yeah. I've heard some stuff about that from other students that I was working around. Also electrical engineering stuff. Like, people seem to not like that a lot, but I never saw anything from that stuff. It wasn't electrical engineers. Oh, there's something, electrophysics, something, I don't remember. It's been so long. But I just want to learn all of these cool things. And then you hear it's like, okay, well, this person, you know, solved this equation for the entire universe. I'm like, that sounds so cool. I want to solve an equation for the entire universe. Oof. Yeah, I never saw any of that, but I also didn't get too far into my schooling. I was only in my second year. I was taking like third year class, or I took a third year class rather, but it wasn't a difficult third year class, really. And it was freaking C and C++. I already worked in C and C++ at that point. I don't know why we learned algorithms first and then learned the basics of programming. It's not the basics of programming, it's the basics of how programs work, I guess. Because in C you're working with like pointers and stuff directly to locations in memory, things like that, and that freaked people out so much. And then me going like, oh, I could do something like this, and then I just was like, no. I was really good at programming. It's just, and I still love doing it as long as it's not in Python. It's just like the future that I saw of like what job I was gonna have coming out of college, doing programming stuff. Hated it. Pointers are they're so simple. It's like the simplest thing. And yeah, like most of my class were just like, God, this makes no sense. And I'm like, it's the location of memory, dude. Like, you're just storing a thing there. That's all it is. I was like, I just can't I don't know how to work with this. I'm just like, okay. Just don't overwrite these sectors and you're good. Or do if you're trying to be a real dickhead. I've heard horror stories about organic chem from people as well, yeah. Electrodynamics, I think. No, it wasn't electrodynamics. I don't remember what it was. It was some electrical engineering class, but it was like a base level one, and like everybody in computer engineering that I knew hated it so much. Yeah, it's not difficult at all, and yeah, people have a hard time grasping it for some reason. The C and C++ class I took was really nice because the the professor was very knowledgeable and explained things very clearly and concisely. And I just like low-level programming like C. C++ I was less of a fan of, but it was really cool seeing how you could do things easier with it than, you know, DOS, which I usually worked in at that point. Or even C#, I guess. I was mostly programming in C# at that point. Even 5 other people? Wow. That's cool. But it's the thing, like, the idea of, like, learning high-level stuff like that is, like, super interesting to me. But the idea of having to go through a bunch of, like, schooling that I don't care about to get there is super annoying. Yeah, DOS was the first language that I learned. And, didn't learn it well, but learned it well enough to make an instant messenger out of it, so... You know, anytime I see a batch file, I get a little bit excited because I can actually read it for the most part. There are still some commands that I'm not sure about, but don't learn Python. Don't learn Python. Get Python out of here. I don't want to see Python. I fucking hate Python. God, Python pisses me off. It's not the language itself, it's what people use it for. People try to use it for everything, and it's not meant to be used in that way. Distributed computing. Oh, that's cool. That sounds fun. Also hell, yeah. Oh, it's condensed. Oh, because you're doing summer, that's right, yeah. Oh. Dude, not that I want to freak you out, but having a difficult class condensed does make it so much worse. I am sorry that you have to take that class as a condensed one. That's... I mean, I think it'd be fun, but it's gonna be a little bit rough. Yeah. If you're gonna learn a language, just learn like C# or something. C# is pretty... like, it's very basic as far as like syntax. So if you see other languages after C#, you'll probably be able to understand what's going on for the most part. Yeah, I was doing, when I took Calc 2 condensed, I was also doing English, which, I mean, whatever, you know, that was super easy. It's always so funny to me, because anytime I do like writing stuff, people seem to be like really surprised at like how well they perceive my writing is the way I guess I'll word that, because I don't think it's anything special, but people seem to just be like really impressed with it. I'm just like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like I'm just over explaining things, like basic things. I'm talking more of like poetry and I guess novel style writing, like how you would write as if you were writing a story. Because I mean, I like telling stories, and I guess I'm good at like getting across, I don't know, like sights and sounds and feelings and stuff. I don't think it's anything special, but everybody in that English class was like, wow. I'm like, eh. As far as like writing essays and stuff, yeah, I can handle myself pretty well in that too. I hate essays though so much. It's things like that that make me want to not go back to school. Is just like homework and writing like essays and that kind of stuff. Like even tests I'm fine with, but just the day-to-day grind of like homework and stuff, just please stop. We need to find an alternative to homework. I don't know what that could be, but yeah. An 8 to 10 page paper starting Monday. 5 weeks, 8 to 10 pages. That's doable. That's super doable. May drop it. If you can replace it with something else, I would, dude. Just straight up. Now, an 8 to 10 page paper about something that you're just now learning, that's a little bit different for sure, but you seem to be able to pick up everything super quick. It's just annoying as hell. Dissertation. Yeah, dissertations are also like scary to me. It's like that's the other thing about doing like higher education is like, I don't want to do a dissertation and I don't want to defend my PhD or whatever the fuck you have to do. Oh, don't worry, dude. My brain's been bad for like 4 or 5 days now. It's been rough. Okay. Yeah, definitely consider that if you're willing to, you know, spend the extra time later on it. Yeah. So there is that for sure. The biggest thing that upsets me about college, or uni or whatever, is having to take classes that are outside of what you're going to school for. Because it's like, I'm in school to learn physics. Why do I have to take macroeconomics? Why do I have to take English? Like, I guess English because like you're writing papers, like scientific papers or whatever. If you're, no, in computer science you're not. You're doing like presentations. But I'm not going to be writing scientific papers. And also, that English class wouldn't have helped me at all in writing any of those kinds of papers. So, I'm not going to have to write poetry in programming, am I? Oh, do they? Okay. Well, now I have a different goal. Now I have a very different goal. Oh, seizures? Oh, jeez. lab reports. In computer science, no. I will be writing software. In physics, yeah. That is more understandable. But where does macroeconomics come in? I don't need to have a so basic understanding of economics on the country level that it's completely useless. Class. That's not gonna help me write program software. Oh yeah, no, physics I would understand that more, but it's just like, I just want to take classes that are directly related to what I'm doing. And that's it. Because I'm not interested in learning about other things, and it's just a waste of my time. And yes, having a well-rounded education is a very important thing. But that's not what I'm paying for. If I'm going into college, I'm paying for a specific education. The well-rounded education should happen in high school. And before. Gaming culture. Oh. Oh god. That's wild. I would have had I had a big choice of what I could have taken. But like English and macroeconomics specifically were required. I would imagine so. Easy A at least. Great for your GPA. As long as you don't have a dickhead professor who's just like, I'm gonna make this a really difficult to pass class for no reason. Those are fun. It would be good, yeah. My college had the option of taking something like that. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't either of those things, but it was something similar. But I heard that the professor was more interested in, like, forcing their own agenda onto the class than, like, teaching about they're supposed to be teaching about. So it really depends on the professor in a lot of ways. But yeah, I wasn't required to take anything like that. Because, Kansas. But it would be nice. You spelled diversity correct. Wait. Biodiversity. Diversity. Yeah. You did that, right? Diversity. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Midwestern schools. Midwestern schools get no money. Unless you're in college, and then all the money goes to football. The stadium that we had for football was incredible. While I was attending college, some motherfucker donated $60 million to the stadium, and that's it. Priorities, right? I've never heard of any classes like that. It'd be good if like people were required to take that stuff, but yeah. Oh, I see. So yeah, that's where Midwestern priorities are. Put that money in like literally anywhere else. Like all of us going to school then was so upset because I mean word traveled about that so fast, and of course they donated it anonymously, but it's just like. Why? Like that could do so much good for like every freaking group. And there's a freaking nuclear reactor on the premises. Donate to that. Leaking radio. Oh no, that's something that you take to, I don't know the federal group, but there's some group that will be like, yo, no. And then you sue the shit out of the school. Radiation is taken pretty seriously, at least. Just trying to find like a good college is another issue as well, because I mean, any college that's going to focus more on like actual education is going to be your Ivy League schools that are harder to get into. I would not be qualified to get into it, and also extraordinarily expensive. So yeah, sun does do it. That is true. It's a bit different kind of radiation. Also not, but more concentrated of the bad stuff. That's good. They should have that requirement. That's good. Radiation is terrifying. And awesome. I won't deny that radiation can be pretty cool sometimes. Not in the bombs way, but what it can do in like stars and stuff. Or even just on the particle level. Like neutrinos are wild. But also terrifying. I've watched a lot of videos of like radiation accidents, and the results are always just like horrific, but like what you can do with it, using it as a tool for good and not murder. It's really cool. It's part of why I would be like thinking of going into particle physics rather than I said neurophysics. My brain is fried. Jesus. Theoretical physics is because I mean I want to work at the LHC for one thing, and the particle collisions that they do in that thing are so cool. Just seeing like 3D representations of the results of particle collisions in the LHC and just having it described is like one of my favorite things. Straight up. India's a really interesting company? Company. I am an American, alright. Country. Because, like, so much that I see of, like, pictures from India and stuff are... Like, it... what am I trying to say? Like, not the living conditions that you would expect from a country like that massive and like wealthy and stuff, because it's like just people are just like packed in super tight, and just a lot of like dirt roads and stuff still. It is, that's what is, my brain is broken, man. It's a problem. I haven't seen a lot like of India, but what I have seen has been pretty eye-opening. Yeah. That's what really just baffled me. It's like, I don't know, like, where the money is going, and just the culture is also, like, so different there, too. It's how people treat each other and stuff. Which, like, of course, it's somewhere else, but... I mean, a lot of people around here just stay in Kansas their entire lives, and they think that's how people are everywhere, you know? Even just going a state over to Colorado for the 4 years that I lived there was, like, super eye-opening and really, really interesting. Oh. I didn't know war was happening around there. Can't say I'm surprised, particularly, but... I'm not good at keeping up with world events. Especially at this point in my life where I'm, again, just trying to get my life back on track at this point. Trying to, like, get a job, move out, do all that stuff. Which, boy, sucks when you have, like, 500 things you need to sell on eBay before you move. Oops. That was a slight miscalculation on my part, but it's okay. We're churning through all that garbage. That's fun. That's fun. Nukes are great. Just go play Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. That game's about nukes. And how great they are. Return. No, I'm not quite that nihilist. That's not nihilistic. I don't know. Word. I can't think of words right now. Listen, I got a shiny an hour into the stream, and I just have turned off my brain since then. Been trying to focus on learning medical knowledge and shit, and discussing the knowledge of physics that I have and maths while doing this. It's not as easy as you might think. Yeah, I just don't want to try to take all this extra stuff with me when I move, and I don't want to just leave it here, because, I mean, really, in reality, it's just money sitting on the table at that point. But I'm getting close. I have, like, 3 boxes of stuff left, basically. And then I'm gonna give up and say that's enough. I don't care about the rest of it. Also, I'm like getting like no views on my PS5, and it's kind of worrying me, because that's why I bought a new monitor, because I was like, my PS5 will pay for this monitor, and then I'm like, oh, what if it doesn't sell? I didn't plan for this. Hold on. And I'm just so tired of figuring out how to ship stuff, because I have so many things that are just of like wildly varying sizes. And now it's like, I don't have a box for a monitor. How do I ship a monitor? A lot of bubble wrap, but then like, where's the box? I don't want to buy like 50 boxes for one thing. So many boxes. Well, the thing is, on eBay, they're still selling for like $200 more than MSRP. So a lot of people are still holding out buying like used PS5s. Because anytime a PS5 is listed, and they do all eventually sell, I'm not too worried about them not selling, but anytime a PS5 does sell on eBay, it's for like $200 more than MSRP, which people don't like. And I don't like selling it for that much, but it's the way the market is, so just how it be. I'm sure it'll get a bunch of bids like the last like day or day and a half. I'm really not worried about it. It's just kind of like, it is worrying looking at him, like, why? Hold on. It's like, did I miscalculate? It's like, no, just trust. Electronics, like, always sell. So far. Yeah, but I'm a Midwestern boy. I get shamed more. These things. I was raised to feel shame. Obviously, I don't feel that bad about it, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it, but you know, that's the way it is. Market! Economics! Yeah! Fun stuff. Fun stuff. I have to pee so bad. Oh my god. I'm not going to be going for too much longer, though. It's almost midnight. I was only planning on going to midnight tonight, because that's when Drifloon would go away, but I caught Drifloon. Oops. So, we're just going to go to 525. Yeah, I need to hold on to that for purposes and reasons. For the future of mankind. It's for when I save the world, obviously. You can't be evil and save the world. That's just not how it works. Actually, in One Punch Man right now, there's a dude. The current arc is almost over, and it's like, it's very different from the original webcomic, but it's getting kind of funny because this dude keeps claiming to wanting to be like the ultimate evil and stuff, but he keeps saving everybody inadvertently. It's really good. Yeah, see that's very different. That'll definitely do something to you. And also, again, why I could never work in healthcare, because I wouldn't be able to handle that. Oh. Yeah, that's also gotta be rough. Big ups to everybody who works in healthcare, for sure. Like I said last stream, mad respect. I wish I could be that kind of person. Yeah, like my sister works in like the cancer ward, essentially. It's like, ugh, man. Absolutely. In good news, my stream hasn't dropped any frames due to network lag, which is rare, surprising. Oh god, sorry. Wow. So much tea left. Oh my god, drinking that tea made me have to pee so much more. Oncohematology. That's a word. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's definitely a bit of separation there. Yeah, my sister is working like directly with the people, so. If a computer is dying, it's not that big of a deal. That's why computer science and computer engineering was nice. Just working with hardware, electronics. It's got sad. The stream got sad. I don't even know what to say now. Just like, shit. Yep. This is bad. I'm a coward. That's all I got, really. Welcome to the Aqua stream. Would you like to think about mortality? Too bad. You will. Particle physics and mortality. Sometimes those go hand in hand. Oops. I don't think that's a perk, and I don't think that's true. Wait, what is HCP? Hold on. I shouldn't say anything before I know what you're talking about. It's the mark of a fool. I don't think those things can, like, ever fully stop affecting a person unless it's, like, certain things. I don't know. I've never, like, been in that situation, so... And I'm not a psychologist. That's a rough double whammy. That's definitely a place of work where you want, like, your coworkers to, like, all help each other through shit. I'm sure working at somewhere like that for a long time would kind of, like, affect your personality a little bit. I have to pee so bad. God. I'm trying to get to 5:25 before I go pee because I don't want to take a break for like 3 minutes and then come back for 20 seconds. Hmm. Psychology is another thing that really interests me. Even just taking, because I took Psych 101 during college as well, and like even taking that class, I was like, I kind of want to go into psychology now. Let's see. There's a really interesting psychology channel that I listen to called Theremin Trees. The dude running it was like a professional psychiatrist for many years. And very knowledgeable about the subject and stuff. Seems like a very caring person as well, and just very good at describing that kind of stuff. And he focuses more on I can't remember. Like manipulating people who've been like manipulated and are like feel bound by social dogmas and stuff like that. But it's still very interesting stuff. Daratumabab. What the hell is that? That sounds like... That sounds like a drug, I guess. Oh, yeah, 525. Okay. Right here. I know you're in the middle of a conversation here, and it's very interesting to see your perspective. But I am gonna end the stream now. Feel free to keep talking to each other. I mean, you know, got a couple of healthcare people in here, and it's like I said, it's super interesting to see perspectives on these things and everything. But we are gonna be ending the stream now. I'll be back tomorrow with Chow. Sonic Adventure 2 Chow. Gonna be making a Chaos Chow and also do some Chow breeding. I see. Oh yeah, I got a shiny. I got so distracted by everything else. Forgot I got a shiny today. Sorry, my brain stopped again. Give me a sec, rebooting. Yeah, so stream tomorrow. Gonna be starting 8 or 9, same time as usual. Hopefully I can get my Chow to evolve before the stream, but we'll see. You missed, I don't know if you missed me getting a shiny or not, but you missed a lot of conversation. Definitely conversation. Interesting conversation. Sad conversation. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a wonderful rest of your... Stop the timer! Have a wonderful rest of your nights or morning or whatever time it is for you. If that's nerd talk, that's scary. Don't know if that's a nerd talk. There's definitely nerd talk in there, but there's also a lot of other stuff. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Wait, should I raid somebody? Hold on. Is anybody streaming right now? No. Refresh? No. Why is nobody streaming right now? It's Friday night. That's so weird. Okay, whatever. Goodbye.